I just set the stroke style to a color. We have to use the hexa colors. Let's see if that works. See, now my drawing is set to red. Okay, so that is how you do a path. Rectangle. Okay, so there are like many methods for rectangle. So you have a rect, clear rect, fill rect, let's see, what else do we have? See, rect, fill rect, stroke rect, clear rect. So those are the different methods we have for a rectangle. If you use the rect, you have to use the stroke with it. So this defines a rectangle, this draws the rectangle. The fill rect, you don't need to define a rectangle directly. It'll create a rectangle and fill it with a color that you want. Stroke rect is going to draw a rectangle for you. Clear rect is going to clear out from the coordinate. So let's see that how that works. So context dot. So see, this one has where do you want it to start. So let's say we want it to start at 300, 300, and then we want it to be 100 pixels wide and 100 pixel high. And then we say stroke. There it is. That's our rectangle. Okay. Let us say that we want to use the fill rectangle. You want it at 500, 100. So we want to fill it. See, again, it's the same thing. So 500, 100, 100. So let's make this 200 pixels wide. Okay, so we have to define the fill style. That's going to be black. You don't need stroke for that. Okay, for fill rect. There you go. See, fill rect, you define the fill style. If you didn't define the fill style, the last fill style that was available, it'll use that color, which was red. No, there was no color, so I think the default is probably black or something. If you want to see hexa colors, if you want to know the color codes, you can use the hexa color, HTML color codes. Okay, all these colors are given here, so you can use any of the colors. Let's say that we want this color. Oh, there is 2 pound symbols. There you go. So that's the color. So you can change colors, but make sure that you're using the hexa color codes. Okay, now let's say that you want to carve out a box from that little box. Again, clear rect is going to be a rectangle, but it will be blank. Okay, so I want to clear out a portion within this box. So this box starts at 500, ends at 700, right? So let us say I want to go at 600. Let's say this bug starts at 100 Y and then goes till 300. So let's say at 200, I want to carve out a small tiny 50-50 box. There you go. See, that little piece is gone. And you can move this around. So if you say 550, so it's moving around. 570 and 180 maybe. It's moving towards the center. Okay, so that is a clear rectangle. So what else do we need? Fill rectangle, stroke rectangle. Stroke. Stroke rectangle is going to just draw a rectangle for us, similar to the first one. So it combines these two guys into one. Okay, 700, 100, 50, 50. Stroke rectangle is going to draw a rectangle for us. There you go. There you go. See? So we did the path. We did a rectangle with using 2 commands. Then we did a rectangle using 1 command. This is a clear rectangle, and this is a rectangle we drew. We didn't fill it with 1 command. Okay. So that is the rectangle ones. Okay.